Hi there, Tab from Real Michigan Anglers, and today I'm going to show you my favorite pike lures. First up, we got the Rapala Husky Jerk size 10 Fire Tiger. This has been one of my most productive lures of all time, essentially, for pike. Started using these at a young age and have caught many a nice fish on the Husky Jerk. Another staple pike fishing lure for me is the Rapala X-Wrap. My two favorite colors are the Hot Steel and the Clown. I generally throw size 8 and 10. This is the 10 on top and these are all 8s. The action on these things are just great, and I really like the action when twitching these. They just erratically go, all over the place. They look great. And you're able to suspend them right in front of a finicky fish and give it that twitch that makes them bite. So these things are great. Another staple lure for me is the Rapala Shadow Wrap. These things have an unparalleled action and they suspend for days. I fish these a couple different ways. You can just cast and retrieve. A lot of times I cast and I just dead stick them and just let them drift in the current just a little bit, or just throw them right out in the main current and do a just good old-fashioned suspending drift. These things are always 3 feet in the water essentially, unless you're ripping it really fast, so that action close to the top of the water really drives pike crazy. My two favorite colors are the Perch and the Clown. Caught a lot of winter pike on the Clown. One of my biggest pike came on this very lure right here. It's decommissioned because it's partially broken. The one thing that I will say about these is they do break easy and the hooks aren't the highest quality. If you look at this one, you can see a lot of those hooks are actually pretty bent. And things like this happen where the bill splits, busts off. So I've been really disappointed with the few of these that I've had in the past that have just failed on me. Broke when it hit a tree branch and just snaps in half, and I've had pike actually smash these and just crush them. So they catch fish because the action is just absolutely fantastic. However, you may want to upgrade your hooks and be aware that they do just sometimes break in half. Another lure that produces big pike is the Meps Aglia. I prefer the size 4 gold blade on the back, and chartreuse and pink drive pike crazy. So the Aglia number 4, number 5s work good too. I've caught a lot of nice fish on the pink number 5 and the yellow number 5. Most of the time I prefer a 4. I do throw 3s and 5s, but 4 is kind of my favorite pike size. Here's a 5 here in silver. I also throw the silver with the orange and yellow body. That one has caught me quite a few nice pike as well. Probably my all-time favorite pike fishing lure is the Meps Black Fury, number 4 or 3. Typically number 4 dressed for pike. I've definitely caught plenty on number 3s, and I definitely caught plenty on undressed hooks as well. Here we have the undressed treble. Typically this is what I use for bass as opposed to the skirted variation that I prefer for pike. But I do generally prefer the size 4. And if I had to pick one, it would be the orange number 4. These things, you know, I use them until I've busted all but, you see, all but one of the hooks off here, and I put on my own, and I've already busted one of those off. So this one technically still just has 3 hooks. But that orange number 4 is amazing. If you look at the back of the package on the Meps Black Fury, it says, because its blade rotates close to the body, the Black Fury will run at mid-depths. Outlined against an evening sky, it's deadly for trophy bass or night-feeding walleye. And yes, I've caught walleye with these at night. A number 5 dressed Black Fury is perfect for big northern pike. So Meps themselves on the package is saying that the number 5 is great for pike. I agree. Number 4s and number 5s. Even number 2s. The orange dot number 2 has landed me some big ones, including this one right here. They are available in 6 sizes. I really just use 3s and 4s for the most part, with the occasional use of number 2 and number 5. If I were fishing deeper waters, then I would use the 5 more. And if I were doing smaller creeks, I would use the 3s more, or the 2s more. Another personal favorite is the Blaze Lipless Crank. It's a rattle trap knockoff, and they're usually super cheap at the stores that carry them, under $3 typically. And I've had no issues with these. If I don't get bit off or lose it, I can get, you know, quite a bit of use out of one of these before they don't work anymore. My very first big northern pike came on one of these, and I've caught many pike as well as many other nice species of fish on this lure as well. This particular color is my favorite for pike. I do throw the silver with blue back for walleye. Another pike slang lure is the Panther Martin Gold Blade with the black body with yellow dots. I've caught a lot of pike on this lure. This one here is a size 9. 5, 6, and 7 are typically what I use the most, but these big ones, I mean, you still catch big and small fish of all sorts on the Panther Martin of any size. Another great honorable mention are these guys here. I bought a bunch of these in bulk, used, and I don't even know what name brand they are, but I've caught a lot of really nice fish on these, including some pretty big pike. If you happen to know what these are by looking, go ahead and throw something down in the comments and let me know what you think they might be. One more honorable mention. This is a Strike Pro crankbait of some sort. I'm not even sure what model this one is, but I caught a few tank pike on this one. It's the gold with black back and kind of an orange belly. That thing has produced some nice fish. I don't have one of these to show you, but this is another great honorable mention. I got one of these in a mystery tackle box. It's the Strike Pro Flex Phantom, and I had the gray ghost color, and I caught some monster pike on it and some really nice bass on this lure before losing it, and I haven't been able to find another one since, so hopefully I can get another one of these. If I overlooked one of your favorite pike fishing lures, please leave me a comment and letting me know what that is, because I'm always looking to try new things, especially if it's something cheaper than some of the Rapalas and things that can be pretty expensive. So let me know what some of your favorites are in the comments below.